Hello, welcome to Drupal beginner training program. In this particular program, I'm going to teach you how to use Drupal. Now, objective of this particular program, the main objective of the course is to understand the Drupal content management system, also known as CMS, and using it to developing basic websites. So the outcomes of this particular tutorial is that at the end of the day, you will be able to understand content management system, Drupal to be precise. You should also be able to design or develop a basic website using Drupal. Networking of Drupal community members, which means that Drupal has a community where you have to meet up with other Drupal developers. Now the lessons into details. First of all, we'll look at introduction to content management system and Drupal to be precise. We'll also look at installing or setting up WampServer. Next on the training will be installing Drupal, or how to install Drupal on our computer. In an attempt to install Drupal, you also need a database that will interact with your content so that visitors of your website will be able to see what you have on it. I'll also teach you how to create your first page using Drupal. In this particular training, you also learn how to create a contact form such that visitors of your website can contact you through your website. I'll also teach you how to work with blocks. You're able to install and enable models on Drupal. Installing and enable themes. I'll teach you what themes are in future. Now, introduction to content management system. What is a content management system? A content management system is just a software that will help in the creation, organization, or manipulation of information in a form of images, documents, scripts, and plain text. Now, when you work with websites, you will normally see pictures on the website or text on the website, or sometimes the combination of both, such that your visitors will have much information about whatever you do on the website. So basically, this is what a content management is. Now, Drupal is a content management system, as I mentioned. Drupal is an open source software. When they say open source software, it means it's a software which is free to use, and it is being contributed by so many people who know how to work with Drupal and other programming languages. Drupal has a community, and the community has a website, which is www.drupal.org. Every single information you need from Drupal, you can actually have it from this particular website, even though other bloggers or writers will also put information about Drupal on their own websites. But basically, Drupal.org is the mother website for all developers who uses Drupal. Drupal also has a documentation, that is tutorials that comes with working with Drupal. Everything can be found on the Drupal.org website. Drupal also has contributors in such a way that every single feature or functionality you want to have on Drupal, they are being contributed by users of Drupal. You can also be a contributor one day if you begin to use Drupal and appreciate what Drupal does. Drupal also has groups. On Drupal.org, people usually form groups in country-wise, locations, and stuff, so that you will be able to interact with each other and help one another when it comes to using Drupal software. On Drupal, you also have Drupal also posts jobs. That is, people who require developers who uses Drupal. Drupal has a platform where they post jobs. So after learning this program, you can actually go there and search for a particular job and get paid from this job. So you see that you have not started, but Drupal is telling you that you can actually have yourself employed when you learn Drupal. So at the end of the day, we will have a basic website, and this is what our website will look like. So all you need to do is just have to follow my tutorial so that in future you will be able to have a website that will look like this. Actually, this is just a basic website. Drupal can develop much pretty websites and applications for people to use. Usually educational institutions, NGOs, other business organizations normally employ Drupal for their websites. So I'll encourage you, or I'll entreat you to use Drupal or choose the Drupal framework for your website. I hope you take care of yourself whilst learning Drupal with me, and this is just an introductory part of everything we'll be doing. Hello, welcome to WampServer tutorials. In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to install WampServer. You can actually download WampServer from the internet. It's free to use. Just go to Google and type WampServer. But I've already downloaded it, and I want to show you how to install it. I will just locate it from my pen drive. I also have it on the pen drive. So it's here. I will double click on it. Then click on yes from the dialog box. So it's asking me some important questions. Do you want to continue to install? I'll just click on yes. Then click on next. I accept the agreement, license agreement. Then click on next. Next. Just click on next. Then install. So as it is installing, I'll tell you what we normally use WampServer for. Usually, if you want to design a website that has to do with server-side languages like PHP, MySQL, and the rest, you need to set up WampServer that can actually run your website. So, okay, here, Firefox has been detected on your computer. Would you like to use it as your default browser with WampServer? I choose yes. Always try to use Firefox. If you don't have it, you can also download and install it. Okay, now the SMTP is supposed to be localhost email address. Just leave it as such. Then you click on next. Okay, I don't want to launch WampServer now, so I'll just select this and click on finish. Okay, so my WampServer is being installed. You see it here, all programs. WampServer, I think it's here. Just click on it, you see it here. So that's how we install WampServer on our computer. So I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. In my next tutorial, I will show you how to open and set up databases in WampServer and use it in our website. The purpose of installing this WampServer is to install Drupal websites on your computer. In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to download and set up a Drupal website. Remember, during our last tutorial, I showed you how to download and install WampServer. So the time has come for us to use the WampServer. So setting up Drupal, you need to locate the WampServer through the local disk C of your computer. But first of all, let me take you through how to download the Drupal software. So just open your web browser, then you enter www.drupal, I already have it here, .org. then press enter. I will just scroll down to the bottom of the page, then locate Drupal core. Just click on it. After clicking, it will bring you to this particular page. I've already opened it. Currently we have two versions of Drupal packages running. We have Drupal 7 and Drupal 8, but in this tutorial I will show you how to work with Drupal 7. So when you click on it, just click on it to get to this page. So this is the Drupal 7 page, download page. You can actually download this very one or this one. Look at this, the size of this one is 3.14 megabytes and this one is 3.63 megabytes. So I'll just download this one since it's having a smaller file size or folder size. Okay, just click on it, then wait for the dialog box to come. You click on save, then you click on OK. So I've already downloaded this earlier, so I won't do that. I'll just locate it from my downloads. Okay, just go to downloads, then you look for the search for the Drupal software. Is here. I have it here, so I'll just right click and click on copy. Alright, now I will locate my WampServer through the local DXC. So I'll go to computer, open local DXC, WampServer, open www. Now here you right click and click on paste to paste your copied Drupal package. So from here we need to extract the contents of this folder. So I'll right click on it, then click on extract here. Wait for it to come. I think it has started. Okay, so it has finished extracting. So you need to do some little settings here. So just open the Drupal folder, then you go to sites, default, open it, and we have a file in the default folder known as default.settings.php. So we need a copy of this particular folder, but this time around we'll change the name from default.settings.php to settings.php. So I'll just right click on it, click on copy, then I'll right click on a plain path, then click on paste. So this is the copied and pasted file. So I'll right click on it, then click on rename. So I'll just backspace and type settings. Okay, settings.php. I already have .php there, so I just click aside to take effect. Now let's go back to our main Drupal folder. So this is the main Drupal folder. So next thing to do is rename this folder to the name of your website. Okay, you can actually leave it like this, but typing Drupal-7.6 will be difficult for you. So just right click on it, then click on rename. Then I'll say my first website. What is this? Oh, take it off. I'll right click and click on rename again. So my first website. Okay, then press enter to take effect. So this is how we set up a Drupal website. In my next tutorial, I will take you through how to install the website. Installing the website will have to do with creating of databases so that you'll be able to use it with your website. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Take care. Bye-bye. In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to set up a database for our Drupal website. Okay, so first of all, to create a database, you need to launch your WampServer by clicking on Start. Go to All Programs, then you search for WampServer, then click on it. Okay. After opening your WampServer, you check to see if it's on your shortcut window. or icon, shortcut icon location. Okay, now click on the shortcut, then click on the WampServer. Make sure it is online. When you see put offline, that means it's online, so take notice of it. Okay, then you go to PHP by admin, click on it, then it will bring you here. So this is your local server template or page. So these are the various databases we have on this particular server so far. So now we are going to create our own database by going to privileges. Just click on it to see this new page. Okay, these are the various databases: Ansar, Mohammed Awal, Root. Okay, so here we are going to add a user, at the same time creating a database alongside the user. Databases are such that when you create them, you will need to create a user for that particular database. But here we are just going to use one stone to kill two birds. So I will just try to create a new user by clicking on add new user. Okay, click on it, and this is the page to bring us. So we come to user name. So we should always use text field. So you click here, then you begin to enter the name you want to use for your, so I will use Jiku. Okay, then I'll come to any host. So we drop down the arrow here and choose localhost. So as soon as you choose localhost, you see, you choose local. As soon as you choose local, you see localhost here. Alright, now let's come to password. Click to enter password. So I will just enter simple password, then I will retype the password to confirm. Now let's see database for user. This is what I was talking about. In an attempt to create a new user, we will just create alongside a database with it. So you see here, create database with same name and grant all privileges. So I'll just click on it, then I'll come to check all privileges. So just click on it to get all this checked. Okay, you see that everything here is checked. So the next thing is just click on go. Okay, you see that you have added a new user. So remember, the name I use for my database is Diku, which is here. So it has come to add itself to the previous databases we have so far on our system. So now we need to launch our website by creating a new tab on our browser. Remember, we set up a database during our previous tutorial, which is bearing the name my first site. So all you need to do is just type local. So you see that local host is already there, so I will just go to the end and begin to enter my first website. Okay, alright, you see that it's installing after pressing enter. Alright, if your internet connection is slow, it will delay. Alright, so this is the new page it will bring us. Always make sure you use standard installation. Don't choose minimal, it should always be standard. So we click on save and continue. It will bring us to this next page. Drupal should be English built or is built in English, but you can choose to install in other language. So just click on save and it will bring us here. Now this is where we enter the database we have created alongside the username. Remember, the database name is Diku and the username too is Diku, so you should always use my SQL database. So I will just click here and enter my database Diku. Okay, after typing that, I will just come to database username, enter. Okay, I will enter the same thing. Now password for the database, I use a simple password which is just 1 2 3. So I'll just click there up to 6. Okay, I think it's there. Now we go to advanced options. Okay, advanced options, you can just click on it to see the things there. We have database host, which is local host, remember. Then this field is empty, this one too is empty, just leave it as such. Then you click on save and continue. You see that it's loading here. Okay, it's now installing Drupal. Okay, fields, block, model. Okay, you see that the percentage is moving as it's installing, 39. All right, so it goes on and on. Okay, the installation is going on, so we just have to wait patiently for it to finish loading or installing. Okay, now it has finished, and this is the new page it will bring us. Take note, you have to fill all these things here we are seeing. So first of all, localhost is under site name. Now site name, this is where you set up the name of your website, but we are not going to change it. We will change it in future. We'll look at how to change website names. Okay, so now let's come to we need to take off this email address and enter our own email address there. So I think I will just insert this because it's already there. Just click on it to insert. Then the next one here is username. Alright, so I will just enter admin. Okay, admin. Then I will come here to also repeat this email address there. Alright, so I'll just bring the dot. Okay, I think it's already there, so I'll just click on it to insert it. Now we click to enter password. Okay, you see that we have not started, but they are saying the password string is weak. So let's begin to enter our password. As you are typing, okay, it's fair. You can click here to confirm. Okay, password match is no, so I'll just finish typing my password. Okay, that's match is yes. Okay, so we'll go to the next phase, which is server settings. Default country, its country is none. You can just click the drop down arrow, then search for Ghana by typing GH on your keyboard. You see that quickly it has taken me to GH. Now I'll just click on it to insert it. Time zone, default time zone is Europe, London. Okay, you can click on it. I'll just leave it as it is, so I'll just click on it to insert it. Now let's come to update settings or update notifications. Now you can check for updates automatically if this checkbox is checked out as we are seeing. You can also receive email notifications through the email you have provided here, but this is a WampServer. Take note, we are using a WampServer, so we won't receive any messages simply because we are not actually connected to the real internet. So let me click on the checkbox here. You see that email notification is vanished, but we want it to check for updates, so I'll click back on it to bring email notification. But this one here, I'll just remove it by clicking on it. Okay, then I try to click on save and continue, so I'll just click on it. So it's loading here after clicking. Alright, if your WampServer is not fast, okay, we are here. Congratulations, you have installed Drupal. So this is all what you need to do. You see that all the things here are marked correct, and the color of the text is changed green, which means that you have finished installing Drupal. So you need to visit your new website by clicking on this link. Just click on it. It is loading here. Okay, alright, we are here. So this is how we install Drupal on our computer using WampServer. So in our next tutorial, I'll take you through how we change localhost. I'll take you through to how we change localhost. That's the name of our site, and some other settings. So basically you have your dashboard here, content, structure up to help, and that is what we call the administrator menu. on that same administrator menu, we have the admin name. You can use this to add content in future. I'll tell you how, or show you how we add contents in Drupal. So basically, this is what we see when you install new Drupal website. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Thank you. Bye bye. Hello, welcome to the Drupal beginner training on how to design a basic website. During our last tutorial, I showed you how to install a Drupal website, and in this tutorial I'm going to show you the various environments you see as soon as you finish installing your Drupal website. Okay, the first thing we'll see is the administrator menu. That is where we have dashboard, content, structure, up to help, all the way to logout. And under it, still on the administrator menu, we have add content up to edit shortcuts. Actually, this bar we are seeing here, which is in ash color, is also part of the administrator menu. But it's not all instances you see them. You only see them when you are asked to bring some shortcut from the administrator menu. However, as soon as you finish installing Drupal, the add content and find content will always be on the administrator menu. Okay, next after the administrator menu is the Drupal logo. Usually websites do have logos depending upon how you want them to appear. So defaultly, Drupal will always give you the logo of the Drupal.org. So you can decide to change whatever logo you have for your own website. Okay, next is the name of your website, which is localhost. Remember, when we're installing, the software already gave us localhost as the name of our website, but I mentioned that we'll look at how to change the name from localhost to the name of our own website. Okay, next is the my account and logout. They are also on the banner of your website. It's not all instances you see this. However, the default Drupal template or theme will always give you my account and logout at the top of your banner. Okay, we also have at the left hand side of our window the search blog and navigation blog. These blocks will always make your website appear beautiful. There are instances you also have blocks at the right hand side of your website, but currently or defaultly Drupal will always give you the block at the left hand side of your website, and basically they will always give you the search block and then the navigation block. However, the reason why you are seeing the search and the navigation block is that because we are administrators of the website, that is why we are seeing them. Either than that, if you log out from this website now, you wouldn't see the search button. There are instances you see navigation, but search button will not be there until you give visitors of your website the opportunity to access the search blog. Okay, next is the content page or the content blog of your website. What we are seeing currently is the content area. Anytime you upload content or you add content to your website, this is the location or the portion the content will appear. And currently they are welcoming us to localhost. Remember, that is the name of our site here, so that is why you see welcome to localhost. And they are also saying that no front page content has been created yet, and that you can click to add new content. So basically this is what you see as soon as you finish installing a new Drupal website. Now you can actually decide to add content either from here or from here or here. Okay, so Usually this is how the Drupal website will always appear as soon as you finish installing. Next is the powered by Drupal blog. This is also a blog just like what we saw in the case of search and navigation blogs. So this is also a blog which tells visitors of your website that you have installed a particular software coming from Drupal, or your website is being powered by the Drupal community or the Drupal.org website. So basically these are the things you see as soon as you set up a new website using Drupal. In my next tutorial, I will take you through how to create your first page in Drupal. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Thank you and bye bye. In this tutorial, I'm going to teach you how to create your first very page in a Drupal website. Looking at the front page of our website, the website is welcoming us to our website and they are saying no front page content has been created yet. So here we want to create a page that will appear at the front page so that we will not see this particular message here. So we just click on add content. Then we click on, you can use article or basic page. So I will use basic page. Then click on the title, then type welcome, since we want to welcome people to the site. Okay, and the body I will say keep visiting my website for more updates. Okay, so this is what I want to type. The next thing you do is go to publishing options. Just click on it, then you click on promoted to front page, then click on save and wait for your page to load. Alright, it is created. So let's go back to the home page. So instead of seeing no front page content has been created here, you now see the new page we've just created and promoted to the front page. So this is how we create our first web page in a Drupal website. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Take care. Bye bye. In this video tutorial, I'm going to show you how to create pages on your website such that we have home, about us, services, and what have you. So first of all, to create a page for about us, we click on add content on the administrator menu. Click on basic page. Then under title we type about us. Okay. Okay, so this is what we want to put under body. Then we want to make it a menu so that it will be in line with home. Okay, so we click on provide menu link. Under menu link we should see about us, because that is what we typed under title here. So we just repeat the same thing under description so that when you hover your mouse on about us menu or tab, you should see about us again. Parent item, it should be under main menu, so we don't do anything here. Okay, so I hope we are done. Then we click on save and you wait for your page to upload. So we have our about us here. So this is how we create about us page. Let's quickly create another page for services. So I'll just click on add content, click on basic page. So our services. So the services we do, website design, and then graphic design. Okay, we are done. So again we click on provide menu link. So just type our services under description, then we click on save, then wait for your page to finish uploading or loading. So I hope this is what we are trying to do. Hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Take care. Bye bye. In this video tutorial, I'm going to teach you how to create a contact form such that visitors of your website can send you messages through that contact form. To create a contact form in Drupal, first of all, you need to enable the contact model through models. So we click on models on the administrator menu. Wait for it to load. Then we search for contacts under core models. So we have contacts here. Just select the checkbox beside contact. Then scroll down to the end. Click on Save Configuration. Then wait for it to load. So if your internet connection is slow, you will experience slower loading of your content. Okay, I think the configuration option has been saved. So the next step is to click on Structure on the administrator menu. Then we click on Contact Form. Okay, so we add one or more categories on this page to set up your site-wide contact form. So we click on Contact Form. So this is our contact form now. So what you need to do is to create a menu link on your menu where we have home, about us, and services, so that contact us will also appear here, such that visitor will be able to click on it to send you messages. So we copy the URL starting from owl.answer up to contact. Take note, you don't have to highlight everything. So you right click on it and click on copy. And you click on structure again. We are now going to create a menu link such that it will appear here. Click on menus. Then under main menu, you add link. Menu link title. So I will say contact us. The path. The path is the copied URL we copied earlier. So I will just right click, then click on paste for it to come. Description. So when you point on the menu, what do you want to see? So I'll repeat contact us. Then you go down and click on save. So we now have our contact us. So you can just close it from here. After your page is finished loading, you will now see the menu as part of these three menus we have currently. So we have contact us now. Meanwhile, the arrangement is not good, but I will later teach you how to rearrange this tab such that they will appear the way you want it. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Thank you. Bye bye. In this video tutorial, I'm going to show you how to rearrange your menu when they are not properly arranged after creating them. You see that we have home, about us, contact us, and then services. At the normal circumstance, or usually, contact us are contact us is usually placed at the end of your menu. So let's look at how we rearrange them. First of all, we click on structure on the administrator menu. Then go to menus. Under main menu, beside main menu, click on list links. So this is where we do the arrangement. So you can just click on the cross sign we have here and move it. You see the movement. You see, but this is not how we want it. So I will just arrange it the way I want it. So home will be first, followed by about us, and then our services. I think this is the arrangement I want. So home, about us, our services, and then contact us. So when the arrangement is done, you click on save configuration. Then you wait for the page to load. So I think your configuration has been saved. So I will just close it from here. So when the page is finished loading, you will now see the new arrangement. You see that contact us is now the fourth menu. So this is how we do arrangements on menu when we create them and they are not arranged properly. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Thank you. Bye bye. In this video tutorial, I'm going to teach you how to create a blog that will list the services on our website. So first of all, let's see our services. So these are the various 3 services we have. I want the blog to appear at the right hand side of my website, like we are seeing navigation and search. So to create a blog, we click on structure on the administrator menu. Click on blocks. Then click on add blog. Blog title. So I will say our services. And blog description, our services. So under blog body, I will list the services. We have website design, graphic design, and photo shooting. Okay, so these are the various services we have. So the theme we are currently using is Batik. So remember I said I want it at the right side of my website. So I'll go to side by second, then click on save blog. Okay, the blog has been created. So let's close it from here to see if our blog will appear here after the page is finished loading. So this is our new blog, which contains list of our services. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Thank you for watching. Bye bye. In this video tutorial, I am going to teach you how to perform permissions, or how to give users permissions to access certain features on your website. For instance, contact us. When you create a contact form, visitors of your website will not be able to find and use it until you give them the permission to use it. Also, the search form we are seeing here, alright, visitors of your website will not see it until you give them the permission to do so. Okay, let's quickly go to a website which is not logged in as an administrator. Now this is the same website I'm using. Now you see that the search form is not here. Let's go to contact us to see what they will give us. I've clicked on contact us, wait for it to load. You see that they say access denied. You are not authorized to access this page. So let's quickly look at how to set that visitors can actually fill the contact us. Alright, so first of all, you click on people on the administrator menu. Then go to permissions. Remember, we are going to work on contact. So this is the contacts group. So we go to use site-wide contact form. So we do it for anonymous user and authenticated user, even though we don't have authenticated users on the website now. So I think it's done. Let's quickly do the same thing for search. So go down to S column, search. So use search. So we click on the checkbox for anonymous user, and then the same thing for authenticated user. So you go down to the end and click on save permissions, then wait for your page to load. Okay, the changes have been saved. So let's close it from here. Here you won't see any new thing. So let's quickly go back to the other browser to confirm. So I'll just go to my home page. So you see that we now have the search form. Let's go to contact us. You see the contact us form has come. So this is how we give users permission to use certain features on our website. For instance, the contact and a search button, sorry, search form. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Bye bye. In this video tutorial, I'm going to teach you how to create a content type such that you can be able to create a particular content using that particular content type. So to create a content type, you need to first of all click on structure on the administrator menu. Then click on content types. Then go to add content type. And the name, type the name of the content type you want to create. So I will say slideshow. Machine name is also slideshow. So description, you can decide to leave it, but I will say add slideshow. Title should be there. Publishing options, just click on it. I don't want it to be promoted to the front page, but it should be published. Display settings, display author and date information. I will take this one off because I just want to create a slideshow that will appear at the home page of my website. Comment settings, I don't want any comments, so I'll click on close. Menu settings, it should not be a menu. Usually when you try to create a content type, it will always select main menu for you, so I'll check it off. Then you can just decide to click on save content type. But here I want to create a content type, at the same time add some fields to it, so I'll click on save and add fields. Okay, so here we are. Our content type slideshow has been added. So I want to add an image field such that I'll always add pictures to my slideshow. So I'll go to add new field, then enter upload image, or I'll say upload photo. Okay, now go to field type, select field type. So here we are dealing with images, so I'll just click on image. Widget should always be image, then click on save. So wait for it to load. Okay, still loading. Alright, we are here. Don't do anything here, just click on save field settings. Now go down. There are a whole lot of settings we can actually do here, but I'm not going to do anything. I'll just click on save settings. So our image field has been added. So you can go away from this page. So now let's try to see if we can create a content using the slideshow content type. So I'll go to add content. Then here you see slideshow. That's the current content type we just added. So I'll click on slideshow. So under title, I'll just say my first slide. Alright, I'll change here to capital. Alright, I won't put anything under body. I'll just come and upload photo. So you go to the location of your images. So I'll go to slideshow. I have some images here. Image 1, then upload. Or quickly you can just decide to click on save. So it has been uploaded, then click on save. Alright, the page has been created. Let's add another content using the slideshow content type. So I'll click on slideshow. So I'll say my second slide. I won't put anything under body. Just click on browse on upload and choose your next picture. Then click on save. So your pictures are being uploaded. Now let's go to the home page of our website. This is the home page. We want to create a slideshow using the slideshow content that we just created. So now we are going to use views to do this. In this video tutorial, I am going to teach you how to install and enable models. Models are just projects that extends the functionality of your website. So to do that, you have to download the particular models you want to install or you want to work with. I've already downloaded them, so all what you need to do is locate your WampServer through the local computer or the local disk of your computer. So I'll go to computer, open local disk, go to WampServer, open www, then go, locate your website. This is my Drupal 7 site, as you can see on the address bar. So I open it, then locate sites where you have all, and then models. So I haven't opened your models folder through the WampServer. You go to the location where your models were downloaded, or the folder in which your models were downloaded to. So I'll go to downloads. So downloads. So in this tutorial, I'm going to use the views model to extend the functionality of my Drupal website. So I'll just go to the search bar here and type views. So it will give me all views models I have here. So this is the main views model. I will just copy it. Then I go back to the models folder, right click and click on paste. Okay, it has been pasted. So here you need to extract this views folder. So I'll right click on it and click on extract here and wait for it to extract. It's still extracting. Okay, it has finished extracting, so you can just take off this folder so that to make your server free Alright, now I'll go back to my website, then click on models. Then scroll down to the end. So these are the views model. You see that some other required model is missing. Now Drupal is such that most models you'll be installing will require dependent models, where you have to install additional models in order to be able to extend the functionality you are actually looking for. So here you see that we have a particular model which is C2s, and they are saying that it is being missing. So what we need to do is to download the C2s model from the Drupal.org website. I've already downloaded C2s already, so I'll go back to my downloads folder, then search for C2s. Okay, I think I have it here. Just right click on it, then copy. Go back to your models folder, right click and paste. Now extract it, right click and click on extract here. So you can delete this folder, that's the C2s folder, to make your server free. And go back, just refresh your models page. Okay, just finish loading and scroll down. You see that we now have the C2s models. So this is the main C2s model. I'll just click on it, and you see that views is now active for you to enable. So you just enable the views and then the views user interface models. Take note, this views user interface is also included in the main views folder. So you just enable both of them, then you click on save configuration. So you patiently have to wait for it to finish saving. So while it's saving, let's try and see if we can still install another model, which is known as the view slideshow, because we'll be using view slideshow in future. So I'll go back to my downloads folder, then I search for views again. So I have view slideshow here. Just copy it, go back to your models folder, right click and click on paste. Extract it as usual, extract here, and from there you can just delete this. Okay, then go back to your website. Wow, I think this is still loading. Let's click on save configuration again. Okay, it has been saved. Now let's go back there. You see that view slideshow folder has come. You can just enable them, then you click on save configuration again. Now you see that there's a particular model here which is missing, and that's libraries. So to be able to use the view slideshow properly, you need to install a model known as libraries, which is missing here, so we need to download and install it. I've already downloaded it, so I'll just go back to my downloads and I search for libraries. Then we have it here. Right click and copy. Go back to your models folder. Right click and paste. Extract it. After extraction, you can just delete this. Okay, let's go back to our website. So what you need to do is just refresh this page so that the libraries folder, model we have just installed will be available or will be enabled for us to work with. So let's scroll down. We have libraries here. Check it. Then here you now see that view slideshow cycle is now active for you to enable. Save configuration. So if your internet connection is slow or if your WampServer is slow, this is how you experience your website. So you patiently have to wait for it to finish saving. I'll click on it again. Okay, it has been saved. Now look at this message here. It is saying that you need to install the jQuery cycle plugin, and to do that you need to create a directory inside all libraries called jQuery.cycles. So now we are going to create a folder in the libraries model or in the libraries folder called jQuery.cycle. So what I need to do is I'll just copy this, highlight and copy it. Take note, size is a folder in our WampServer, and that's the very location we are installing our models. So you see we have size here. Then you go to all libraries, then you create a new folder, then name it jQuery.cycle. Now after getting your jQuery.cycle folder, just open it, then you copy a file known as jQuery.cycle.all.js. I've already get this file downloaded, so all what I need to do is get it from my downloads folder, jQuery query.cycle. Oh, I think I have it here. Just right click on it and copy, take it to the jQuery.cycle folder and paste. That's come. Okay, let's go back to our website. Now if you don't have this folder, you can actually, if you don't have this file, you can actually get it downloaded from the GitHub website. So after installing, I'll just refresh this page. If it is correctly installed, this message will go off. But if you still see it after loading, meaning your installation or your configuration is not properly done. Okay, I think we are done. So we can just check this and save the configuration again. Okay, like I said earlier on, you patiently have to wait for your configuration to be saved. I have a slow server here. It's still loading. Okay. So I haven't installed the views model. We'll be using it to do a lot on our Drupal website. I think the configuration has been saved. To work with Drupal, you need to go round very well with views. That will give you the opportunity to create pages to show your various content types you'll be having on your websites, or to create blocks to populate the content types you'll be having on your website. So I think this is how we install and enable models using the views model. I hope you enjoy these tutorials. Thank you for watching. In this video tutorial, I'm going to teach you how to create a slideshow using views, and this slideshow will appear on the home page of our website. Okay, so first of all, you need to have a content type created, and I've already created a content type known as slideshow. You can refer to my previous videos on how to create a content type. So I have a content type called slideshow. So first of all, you go to structure, then click on views, add new view, then under view name, enter the name you want to give to your slideshow. So I will say slideshow. You can give it a description, just check the box. Slideshow for home page. Okay, so we are going to show content of type, so you click under all, then click on slideshow. Remember, that is the content type you created earlier, and in my case I use slideshow to give it a name. Now it's not going to be a page, so I will remove the checkbox. It's rather going to be a blog that will appear on the home page of our website. So I will click on the checkbox beside blog, then under display format, drop down the arrow, then choose slideshow. It should be fields, not titles. So click on continue and edit. You could decide to click on save and exit. Alright. So under my preview, you see that I have some slides because I've already created some content under the slideshow I talked about earlier. Take note. Alright, but we don't want to see text here. The reason why we are seeing text here is that when you come to fields here, you see content, title. So it's showing the title of the content I've created earlier. So I'll go to add under fields. Then take note, I'm selecting image of, I use photos for that particular field. So it's upload photo. Select it, then click on apply. It's not going to have a label, so I'll remove the label. Image style, it should be original image. Link image to, I'm not going to link it to anything. I'll just click on apply. Okay, you see that we now have some images appearing with the text we were seeing earlier, but I don't want to see this text here, so I'll come and remove title. So I'll go to the small arrow beside add here, just click it, then click on rearrange, then remove title, click on apply. Then when you go to preview, you won't see the text or the title anymore, so we click on save. So our slideshow is being saved, but when you go to your home page and refresh the page, you will not see anything. So we have to come back, then you go to structure. Make sure you go to blocks to enable the newly created block we use views to do. So click on blocks. So just scroll to the bottom, you see slideshow. That is the latest block you have created. Sorry, it's here. You see view attached to it. So view slideshow. Now click on none here. I want it to appear at the feature block. So I'll click on featured. Then click on save blocks. So it is finished. Let's go to our home page. I'll click on my Drupal. You see that we have our slideshow here. So we have different pictures showing. So that is how we create a slideshow using views slideshow. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Thank you for watching. Please do subscribe to my channel for more videos. Bye bye.